All right, and we're live.
All right, man. What's up, man?
How you doing?
Doing good.
It's good having
Shit.
you on here, man.
Hey, man. Appreciate for having me, bro. For real.
Yeah, like
Shit.
I remember Johnny was the one that brought you over because he texted me one day right after work. He's like, "Hey, you doing anything?" I'm like, "Not really. Why?" And so I asked, "Hey, you want to?" Because I knew he was into boxing,
Yeah.
so he was like, "Hey, you want to go to my gym? They're gonna have like sparring and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like it'd be a good opportunity for you to record." So I'm like, "Yeah, fuck it, right now, right?"
Yeah. Hell yeah. Hey,
And
man. You got some good footage. I seen it. I
yeah,
seen
you
the.
seen it?
Yeah. Yeah. I seen it. I went on YouTube and seen that shit, man. That
What
shit
you think
clean.
of it?
Hey, it's clean. Yeah. What you like? What you gonna like do? Like, I mean, like as far as a video, what you trying to do? Like, trying to do like music videos and stuff like that, or what kind of videos you want to like?
Just like whatever comes up, whatever opportunity. Like I
Yeah.
said, I didn't start videos saying, "Oh, I'm gonna do a boxing one day." It just like showed up.
Yeah, okay.
You know what
That's
I
what's
mean?
up, bro. Hell yeah, that's what's up, bro. Yeah, bro. Like,
Try getting a little bit closer to the mic.
alright.
Yeah.
Shit. Yeah, man. So, I mean, you took goddamn like the video classes and like photography in high
Yeah, I
school and
did in
shit.
high school.
Yeah, me too, bro. I kind of I mean, back in high school, man, I don't really care about fucking school or whatever, but that's the only class where I like really pay attention, you know what I'm saying? I really fuck with that shit, bro. Like I did the videography and videography or something like that, bro. Some
It's like
video.
audio
Yeah,
visual
yeah, yeah, yeah,
production.
yeah.
Yeah.
I did some of the craziest videos, man. Like I was so creative. Like I
Bro,
remember
what you
doing,
do?
bro. I like there's like projects where we had to make a movie and shit, bro. And bro, I was like making the like everybody, bro, had like some simple like storyline, bro. But I was me, bro. I was doing like some like kidnapping scenes. I had a car at the time, bro. So I was like making a scene where we knock somebody out and like a gang of the group of friends that was in my group just carried the person and goddamn put it in my trunk, and bro, it was just crazy shit, man. I that was the only class I really fucked with, bro.
Wait,
I never skipped that class, bro, because I always wanted to, like, I was always enjoying, you know what I'm saying?
I actually never knew this. Like this is the first time hearing it.
Really?
Yeah, you never told me. Like no one told me that you were
Yeah.
into this.
Yeah, bro. I really fuck with that shit, bro. And the photography stuff too, man. Bro, I remember, yo, that's crazy, dude. Back when I used to skate, bro, I I like I figured out, bro, that I wasn't that good of a skater. So I was like, man, I'm gonna be a photographer. I'm gonna be a videographer for the skate, like, cause I used to hang around with a bunch of skateboarders or whatever, so a bunch of skaters, and they were so cold, bro. So I had like a collection of action figures of wrestling action figures. I had like 90 of them, bro. I had like all the goddamn famous WWE stars and bro that you can name, bro. And I had sold all my whole collection, bro. It was a whole big ass collection,
Dang.
like 90 of them. I sold all of them just to get a camera, bro, just to get some like a Canon, like just like that, bro, like a fucking Canon though, bro. And then
Do you remember what model it was?
I don't remember, bro. I don't even know where the hell was at, bro. Shit, man. I regret it, bro. I regret it now because I really didn't do nothing with the photography. I didn't really do nothing with the video that I filmed and all. I really regret it because now looking back at it, I could have had all that. I could have had a collection of all the action figures, bro. I would want the action figures, bro. Them hoes like. Now that I'm looking, I like WWE, bro. I've grew up with that, with watching that. You know what I'm saying? So, just just me like knowing that, damn, I really gave that shit up. Like, it was so many, like 90 of them, bro. Like, bro. And I would like, bro. If I had them right now, bro, they would have been in my room, bro, just like on a shelf, just stacked up and shit, bro. But fuck it.
Dude, I was into WWE, but I just like I like the moves. You know, like whenever you get like your little brother, your little
Hell
cousin.
yeah, bro. Bro, I was on that, bro. What? Dude, I grew up with nothing but like just girls and shit. Like all my family
Dang,
just
so
had a
you
bunch of
so like
girls.
missed out on all of that.
Nah, really, bro. I would really treat them like boys. I didn't give a fuck. Like, like I would do choke slams on them. I would do goddamn Batista bombs on them. FUs like that John Cena move. I do all that shit, bro. Like I didn't care, nigga. They shit. I didn't care, bro. I was like, man, I'm gonna play with somebody. You know what I'm saying? I was
Yeah, for
shit.
real.
But I would have been cool if I had a brother. If I had like a brother or like a boy cousin. I only had like a bunch of girl cousins. You know what I'm saying? And a sister. That's it.
No, I was the other way, so that's why like I didn't miss out on that. Like we would go to like trampoline, like
Yeah.
play, like do wrestling. We'd get like pillows. She used them as chairs. We just like
Hell
kick the
yeah.
shit out of
Hell
them.
yeah, bro. I do the same shit, bro. Bro. Hell yeah, bro. I feel like everybody had like the same like just a lot of people, bro. A lot of, like I don't know if you like I seen like you have a Twitter? Like
Yeah, I mean I don't use it, but
you
I
don't
have
use it? But I seen a lot of people, bro, like everybody had like the same childhood, bro. Like I see it, and then I don't know if you ever been on scrolling through Twitter, and then people just talk about like childhood moments, and I'm like, damn, bro, we really all had the same childhood. Like we really did all the same shit, bro. That's I don't know, bro. That's a claim.
I mean, if you think about it, like just humans overall were more or less similar. Cause
Yeah, hell
really,
yeah.
like we live on the same planet. We're all gonna die eventually. Like we all grow up into some sort of family. That's why
Yeah.
it's like I'm against like nationalism and all that stuff. Cause I've traveled. I don't know if you ever like been
Nah,
outside of the
bro.
U.S.
I mean, I nah. Like the only thing I've like gone out from the U.S. is Mexico, but that was like when I was a kid. I was like
Yeah,
4, 5.
dude. Like more or less, like it doesn't matter where you go. You can go like some like village in Africa. You can go to Paris. Like people are gonna be more or less the same, really.
Yeah.
Like they really
'Cause
all
we
they
are
want.
humans, bro. Really.
Yeah, we are. Like we just want to be happy. We just want to live a good life here.
Yeah.
Like while we have it.
Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. Yeah, bro. But I ain't never been traveling, bro. I mean, I've been into a couple states. That's it. But I ain't really.
Dude, you're missing out. Like you need to get.
Dude, I'm planning on doing that when I'm, you know what I'm saying, when I'm up.
Try to get a little
man.
closer.
All right. Yeah, but when I'm like, shit, man. When I get my career started, once I get my career started and everything, I'm planning on traveling. I'm planning on going everywhere, you know.
Where are you trying to go first?
Shit, man. Really, bro, I'm gonna start off by like going like to the like just going to the uh like the popular states. Like I want to go to California because I've never been to California. You know what I'm saying? I want to go to goddamn New York. I want to go like just the famous places, you know what I'm saying, in the states. And then once I get the whole memo, I get the whole traveling thing, then I want to start going to like some shit, bro. Goddamn, I want to go to London. I want to go just shit everywhere, bro.
My brother lives there actually.
Oh, really?
In London, yeah.
What the hell? Damn.
He's not even that old. He's 27.
What's he
He's
doing
about to
over
be
there?
27. He works there.
Oh, what the hell doing what?
He does business consulting or something like that.
Oh,
I don't
shit.
even know. I know he got a job in Paris through school because he went to Boston College for 4 years.
Yeah.
And he met I forgot where he met his wife. It was like some trip somewhere. And then they eventually got married. So they moved in together in Paris. So they
Yeah.
lived there for like 3 years. And then after that, he's in London right now. He moved like last summer. He moved there.
Damn. That's far to live there.
It's
That's
bad.
like
I visited in Paris. That was fun.
yeah.
That was like my first time leaving the States.
Oh, really? Damn, man. Shit, I'm trying to go there too, man. I'm trying to go all the way everywhere, man. I
Just
really want to
everywhere,
go.
dude.
Yeah, dude. Like that's like the best part of life, man. Just like experiencing all types of cultures, all types of just yeah, everywhere, bro. Like that shit clean. That's what I want. I really want my people to travel.
Dude, it's
You know
everyone.
what I'm saying? Like just like my family, man. Like I feel like they just been stuck just in this one place. You know what I'm saying?
Are they from here or where are they from?
They're from Mexico.
Oh yeah, what part?
Tamaulipas.
Both of them?
Well, I don't know nothing about my dad.
Oh,
I don't
yeah?
know nothing about my dad, but my mom, and my grandparents from her side. Like I live with all of them. My grandma, my grandpa, and my mom.
Got you.
Yeah, and yeah, shit, man. I hope by the time that I'm making good money, my whole career's starting up. You know what I mean? I hope by that time they got their, you know what I'm saying, their papers so they can go travel. So shit, I want to take them everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like they just been here, just you know what I'm saying, just
But it
trapped.
comes with a whole like parent thing because they want the best for the kids. Like I came from the same place. Cause you're from here, right? You were born
Yeah.
in Texas,
Yeah.
in Dallas.
Yeah,
Yeah, cause I was the same way. But both of my parents are also from Mexico, and like
yeah,
they like the whole like like leaving everything behind, try to find a better life for like their children, stuff
Yeah.
like that.
yeah, hell
And
yeah,
it's not just us, just like millions of people. It's like
Hell yeah.
what 11 million Mexican Americans living here.
yeah, yeah, man. It's kind of fucked up what this damn president doing. Like,
Yeah, I don't like getting into politics, but like I really agree with that.
yeah. It's
Like
really,
just racism shouldn't have a place.
yeah,
here.
really, yeah,
And especially how even like the whole idea of America was if you didn't agree with whatever your country was doing, because most of the people like the Irish stuff like that, the Protestants, they came here because they were being kicked, like they were being like kicked out because of religion, stuff like that. I'm like, yeah, fuck that. Like I'm gonna
Yeah.
move to the U.S. or like live a better life here.
yeah,
And that's been like the whole idea, and that's what made America America.
yeah. The land of the free, man. Shit, but
That's
shit,
how it was back then. But
Yeah.
it's just
it just changed.
then again, it's about perspective.
Yeah, everybody has their own feeling about the whole thing,
Mm.
but. Hey man, what can we do, man? Just make the best out of everything.
Yeah,
you
for
feel
sure.
me? That's what I'm doing, man. Like I don't really let any of that affect me. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm more well, just recently, man, I just been having like this spiritual awakening, man. Like I've been really a lot of things before was like bothered me. Just when I watch news or when I get on social media, like just a bunch of bullshit that happens every day, you know what I'm saying? And that really like that takes you into a low
Yeah, it
frequency. It takes you into, you know what I'm saying, all stress, being depressed about all the stuff that's going on, you know what I'm saying? But really, man, like all this spiritual awakening, man, just helps you just see everything for what it is, man. Like you gotta really just focus on really yourself, man. You gotta take care of yourself. That's what I just been learning
For sure.
about myself, man. Just like shit, I've been learning so much about myself these past few months, bro. That it's just like it's crazy, man. It's crazy, man. How human mind works. Like it's like, you know what I'm saying. It's like we got powers, bro. Like we really
Oh,
got like
yeah.
superpowers. We really got superpowers, bro. But a lot of people don't know that because they're so just lost. They're just lost in the whole matrix. They're lost in like being depressed and controlled with everything that like
Like manipulation.
yeah. This whole government, this whole thing is just manipulation. Everything, the people that control everything, it's just everything's manipulation, bro. It's just, you know what I'm saying. It's, but I see everything for what it is. I know why everything goes on. You know what I'm saying. I know why things happen. You know what I'm saying. I don't really got all the answers, but I just look within, and I just know, okay, like this is why this is happening.
And that's really
you know
what
what I'm
life's about, like just figuring it out. Like
saying? Yeah,
that's something I
figuring
don't
yourself out.
Yeah.
That's the most important thing.
Yeah, for
Figuring
sure.
yourself out. You know what I'm saying? Like just a couple months ago, I was lost. I didn't know who the fuck I was. I didn't know who I wanted to be. You know what I'm saying? I was just like wanted to fit in with everybody else. I wanted to party. I just wanted to party, just having a good time, whatever. But really, bro, like all these people that really be doing this stuff, man, they really have like they don't know they don't know nothing about themselves, man. They're just following the crowd, really. And that's what I was doing too, man, just following the crowd. And shit, man, it just you get to the lowest. I got to the lowest point, man. I hit rock bottom at one point, man, and that's shit. Once I hit rock bottom, man, that's when like the spiritual awakening just happened, like out of nowhere. You know what I'm saying? It's just like I just started seeing stuff. I just started just noticing stuff about myself, and yeah. Then I just started meditating. I started meditating. I started eating better. You know what I'm saying? Like just taking care of myself. Really, I just stopped caring about what everybody got going on. You know what I'm saying? Just focused on what I got going on. I just focused on what I wanted to do. You know what I'm saying? I just stopped worrying about. I really cut off a lot of people just because of their mindsets that they had, bro. Because a lot of people are just lost, man, and you can't really save everybody. I try to like help people out. Like, hey, yo, like think of life as this. You know what I'm saying? Stop doing all this. I stopped hanging around with all these people that just have bad energy. A lot of this shit, bro, is a lot of bad energy in this fucking world, bro. So I just stopped, like, you know what I'm saying? I try to help, but some people are too programmed. They're too programmed that to the point that they're like bots. They're like, you know what I'm saying? They you can tell them all this shit and they just wouldn't understand it. They just like, you know what I'm saying? They're just like, yeah, bots, bro.
How old did you say you were again?
20.
20.
Yeah, I'm 20, bro.
So I know you own like your whole boxing gym stuff like that. Like that's what the shirt is for, by the way. Shout out,
Captain's Battering.
Thank you for the shirt, by the way. It's cool.
Show, man.
So, what led you to that? Because you said you were out like partying and stuff like that. Like, what made you want to like, you know what, like drop everything, start your own like gym?
Yeah. Really, man. I've been boxing for a while. I've been boxing for a couple years. And my dream always was to become professional in this sport. You know what I'm saying? This whole all my years of school, I always knew that wasn't for me. I always knew I had a bigger purpose. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know what it was, but I knew I had a bigger purpose than just doing the whole average, going to college, getting a career off of it and all that. You know what I'm saying? Like I always knew I had a bigger purpose than that. So when I found boxing, man, it just gave me like some hope to like really do something with it, you know what I'm saying, and go professional or whatever. And but at the same time, man, as I was doing my whole amateur career was going on, I was still lost. I was still in the streets, you know what I'm saying?
How old were you when you started boxing?
Well, my first time in the boxing gym was when I was like 10 years old. I was 10 years old, man, and I was only there for like 2 months. I only had 2 months of boxing. And my mom figured she found out that in sparring days, which was Tuesdays and Thursdays, cause my mom at first she'll just drop me off. She'll just drop me off in the classes and just pick me up when I was done. You know what I'm saying? So one time she stayed there, and she saw how she just stayed just see what was going on. You know what I'm saying? And she found out that the coaches would invite the like the dads of the kids to bring beer while we were sparring. You know what I'm saying? Like the coach would be like, "Yo, tomorrow's Tuesday and they're gonna spar. Mind bringing a couple packs of beers and so we can drink?" And you know what I'm saying? And so on sparring days where, we would be like, they would get us together and make us be in the ring beating each other up while the coaches and the dads there just drinking it up, getting drunk and just like, yo, beat his ass, you know what I'm saying? And then my mom found that was happening, and she was like, what the fuck? Why the fuck are y'all getting drunk while y'all, you know what I'm saying? Like, and she just got mad, bro. And she was like, fuck this, I'm not taking you no more. Fuck this gym. Fuck boxing, whatever. So I only had like 2 months in that. So she took me out that. Then I started skateboarding. I started skateboarding after that, and like I said, man, I wasn't really good at that. And like years later, when I was like 13 or 14, I think 13, I think it was 13. I was like, man, I want to go back to boxing. So we went to another boxing gym, and then ever since I found this other boxing gym where I lived, I just like took like at first, bro. At first, man, I ain't gonna lie, I didn't even take it serious. I was like, I wanted to do it, but I didn't like. I was so I was always a trouble kid, man. Growing up, I was a trouble kid, and at first,
So
bro,
it's like the whole I just want to beat people up.
yeah, I was like, I want to learn how to beat people up so I can go in school and beat a nigga's ass up like it ain't nothing. You know what I'm saying? That's what I was doing. So I was learning all these skills, and I was going to school just beating everybody up. You know what I'm saying? Just being a bully or whatever. And I didn't take it serious, bro. I was just learning the skills just to beat people up in the streets or whatever. And then my coach was like, "Man, you really got something, man. You really should start taking this serious and start fighting in tournaments." He took me to my first tournament in Golden Gloves, my first tournament, and I won. I won the whole tournament, man. And that's when I fell in love with it, man. I fell in love with it because like just getting my hand raised, you know what I'm saying? Just getting my hand raised, like, and the winner is, you know what I'm saying? The red corner, you know, like that shit just felt
It's like
so
the
good.
hype, the emotion.
Felt so good, man. It felt so good, and that once that tournament was over, man, and I won the whole thing, I was like, damn, I want to do this. I want to do this. I want to really take this shit serious. So I started taking it serious, man. But at the same time, man, it was the street still calling me, bro. Like really,
Just like that whole like habit calling you back.
yeah, really,
Like you're falling back
yeah,
into
yeah,
that.
yeah, man. So I was just back and forth in boxing, and at the same time, I was like right after boxing, I would just go, you know what I'm saying, hang out with these hood rat kids, you know what I'm saying, and just do hood rat shit, man. And it was just a whole thing of me just doing back and forth, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, bro. So I was just like, I was taking it serious, but not as serious as the other kids, you know, as the kids that are just 100% boxing. You know what I'm saying? In boxing, if you can't in boxing, bro, you can't be 50-50. You can't in this sport, you can't be 50-50. You either put your 100% in the sport or don't even be that. Don't even come to the sport at all. You know what I'm saying? Because you can't mix the streets and boxing. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, because people forget it's still like, in a way, it's a team sport. Because you have your nutritionist, you have your different coaches, stuff like that. But
you just
at
by
the
yourself.
end of like when you're in the ring, it's you.
It's just
against
you
that
and your
other
opponent.
person.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's all you got. You know what I'm saying? You got yourself. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, dude. So, so I just I was like when I was in middle school, that was like my rebellious years, man. That was when I was like really I was going to juvie. I went to juvie like 3 or 4 times, man. You know what I'm saying? So like there would be times where I wouldn't train for like a month or two because I was locked up in juvie. You know what I'm saying? And I'll just go missing. Like my coach, I'll come back to the gym after 2 months. He's like, "What the fuck? What happened?" And sometimes I'll lie to him. I'll be like, "Oh, I was just taking a break." You know what I'm saying? I didn't want to tell him that I was fucking locked up or whatever.
No shit, will kick your head away.
Hell yeah. So I was just like, I was just taking a break. Oh fuck, man, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. So I wasn't really putting my whole into it, man. Like I should have been, you know what I'm saying? So, years went by, man. I was still, you know what I'm saying, fighting the whole wanting to be in the streets or wanting to take this boxing shit serious. And after I graduated high school, bro, I was like, bro, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? I just wanted to. I really, bro. If it wasn't for me wanting to just make my mom proud, I would have probably like not. I wouldn't. I would have dropped out of fucking high school like shit sophomore year. I was like really not even going to school at the time, man. I was skipping all day, every day, not giving a fuck, bro. So, but I just wanted to make my mom proud. So I was like, man, I just want to show her that I can accomplish this shit, and I can really do this. I graduated high school, graduated late, but I still graduated. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah, it's
after
like that whole paying your parent back.
yeah,
Like after all they do.
yeah, really, yeah, bro. Cause shit, they sacrifice a lot, man, for us. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, I gotta do this. Yeah, I gotta do this. And but I already knew, bro, that nothing in school was gonna help me with what I wanted to do. You feel me? So I was like,
Yeah, it's just not for anyone. Like
yeah,
for everyone.
yeah, it's not, bro. And what's it called? I was like, dude, I wasted too much time. I wasted too much time with like I can't like I could have looked. Really, if I didn't waste so much time right after graduating high school, I would have been pro. I would have just turned pro right then and there. But just because I wasted so much time and just because I wasn't taking this that serious, and I was just still just being a hood rat, I was like, fuck it. Let me just put this whole pro career plans to the side and just work my ass off and make a gym like just I wanted to teach my like I just wanted to use what I knew, what I've been learning for all these years for something, you know what I'm saying? I was like, if I'm not going to go pro, I at least want to use what I've been learning for all these years for something and make a living off of it, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, all right, man, let me stop fucking around and just get to this shit, man. Just I was working from morning to night, bro, like 2 jobs every single day, bro. Monday to Sunday, bro. So, yo, I was working my ass off, bro, and stacked up a lot of money. You know what I'm saying? And through the whole process, I was meeting people. I was meeting like different, just like coaches and shit that like had extra equipment, and I was telling them how I wanted to do this whole gym thing, you know what I'm saying? And they'll just like donate a lot of stuff to me. Like they'll be like, "Oh, I got a couple boxing punching bags. I can give it to you." So a lot of the stuff that I have in my gym was like donated to me. A lot, you know what I'm saying? Really, all I had to do was like I used the money that I saved up from to get the whole place, you know what I'm saying, the whole storage place that
Yeah.
I have, you know what I'm saying, and yeah, man, and then it's just a couple of stuff that I got, a couple of other equipment that I
Like you
use.
just bought with your own money, like
Yeah,
saving up.
yeah, and yeah, long story short, bro, I got this whole everything just came falling into place, bro. It
For
just
sure.
came falling into place, and with this whole social media thing that helped me a lot. The whole social media thing, like my Instagram and all that, it just promoting the whole thing. If shit, man, if there was no social media, bro, I don't think like it would have popped off as quick as it has. You know what I'm saying? Now I got like a lot of students in my gym. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, even then, that's how I met you, cause Johnny met you like somewhere through Instagram or something.
Yeah,
Like, hey, there's a gym, can hit it up, come
yeah,
hit it up. And like the two other guys, like Rico, like I'm gonna have him in eventually. Like he also said that he saw you
yeah,
on Instagram. Those two guys from New Orleans.
yeah.
Also, they're like, man, I saw it on Google, I saw it on Instagram. Like, fuck, I'm gonna go check it out.
Hell yeah, everybody, man. Like that like, yo, that shit claim that, like, you know what I'm saying? That's cool, man. Like that, how much social media can help. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, it's just been building up ever since,
Mm.
yo. So like, I in my gym, man, it's not just about teaching them how to box. I really like preach to them, not preach, but I be talking some
Yeah.
real shit to them. You know what I'm saying? Like about life. You feel me? Like knowing themselves and just going, just accomplishing what they want. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't. Yeah, man. And all that shit, bro, just started from me. Just I always like to help people, bro. I always
Right.
I was always that dude that that put others before me. You know what I'm saying? So just me, just me having that characteristic. I guess it's called characteristic of who I am. You know
Yeah.
how I am. You know what I'm saying? That shit just really pushed me. Like, yo, I'm gonna just help a bunch of kids. You know what I'm saying? Just like motivate them. And at first, bro, I remember the first good feeling that I had, bro, was when like one of my first kids that joined my boxing gym. He came weighing 230 something pounds, 230 pounds. He was a small kid. He was like my height, 230 pounds. And right now he walking around at 160. You know, so he dropped all that weight just doing that boxing. Just you know what I'm saying? Just me motivating him, training him, like getting on his ass every time. Like, yo, I got on this kid's ass, man. Like he's only 15. I'm 15 years old, man. So now he's 16. Yeah, he's 16 now.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, it was a hard ass work trying to push this kid, you know what I'm saying? And that yo, that was like my first time like I noticed that I'm changing kids' lives. Like, oh shit, and this kid like now he's all happy, and this kid is just so confident now. He's like a cool kid now. He like at first he just started off as being some
It's like that chubby kid.
yeah, that chubby kid, that little lonely kid that's, you know what I'm saying,
Yeah.
the outcast, you know what I'm saying? Now he's like the cool kid, you know what I'm saying? All the girls want him now. Like, and yeah, man, it just feels good how I changed this kid's life. You feel me? So, yeah, shout out to that kid, man. Like, he really accomplished a lot with that. You
Yeah,
know what I'm
sounds
saying?
like it.
So that like just that, bro, just changing the kid's life like that, bro. That just makes me feel good. You know what I'm saying? And it's just not even him, man. Not even just him. It was just like ever since that, man. It's just been just the goal. The whole goal is just
Like building up.
yeah, building up and everybody that comes into the gym, like I ask them, what's your goal? What's your purpose of coming here? Like what are you here for? You know what I'm saying? And they tell me what they're here for. They're either there to just stay in shape, they're there to lose weight, or they actually want to become a fighter. They actually want to pursue a career of boxing career, you know what I'm saying? And that's exactly what we get to work on. That's what we get to work on every single day. We you know what I'm saying? I'm all about improving every single day. So yeah, man, I'm just blessed to be working with all these kids, man. I just, you know what I'm saying, just being a whole role model. But at first, once I got this whole gym, the first year or so, just the first year of me having the gym, I thought I made it. I thought I was the shit. I was that nigga. I was like, yeah, I'm the young. I was at 19 at the time. I was 19 when I just opened the whole gym. 19 years old, and I was like, man, I'm the youngest nigga doing this shit. You know what I'm saying? I was so proud of myself, but I was just so big headed about this whole thing that I just I really didn't like. I was just on some shit, man. That's when I started slacking. I started slacking again. I started like partying, wanting to party again.
So you were 19 when you started.
Yeah. Yeah, man. I was 19, man, and just like, yeah, man, just fucking trying to like, yeah, bro. I really thought I was that, just that nigga, bro. Really, just I wasn't humble at all. I wasn't really humble. And then I just started fucking up. I just started partying and shit, and I
started going down again.
I started going downhill. I started going downhill, man. I started throwing parties at my gym. You know what I'm saying? Like on Saturdays, I'll be like fuck it, let's get lit. You know what I'm saying? And shit, man, it was just trash the whole gym. Like it was just wild, just some wild parties, you know what I'm saying? And then that's when I started losing myself again. I started losing myself, like, damn, just like lost in the sauce, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit. I was just fucking up again, bro. Hanging around with just negative energy, you know what I'm saying? Having negative energy around me, surrounding myself with just a bunch of negative shit. And yeah, for a whole year, just doing that shit in the gym, bro. Just doing on Saturdays, I'll throw parties, you know what I'm saying? Just do wild shit. And man, just as time went, bro, I went to jail again. I went to jail and I didn't. Yeah, I went to jail.
How long ago was that?
Like 5 months ago.
Really?
Yeah, I went to jail. And then that's when I was like, dude, what the fuck am I doing? Like, I'm a whole businessman. Like, I have my own fucking business. I got all this shit going on, and I'm just sitting here in jail. I got these kids waiting on me in the fucking gym. Like, where's the coach? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, what the fuck am I doing? Like, well, I'm not supposed to be here. I'm a fucking role model to these kids, bro. Like, I was trying to act like I'm Mr. Nice Dude. I'm Mr. Perfect with these kids. Like, I'm your coach. I motivate you to do good. But behind the scenes, I'm doing all this fucking fucked up shit. This like fuck.
So it comes
you
to
know
like
what I'm
the whole character. Like you start like over like second. Like it's like second thinking or not.
like a whole other
Double standard. That's what
yeah.
I meant. Because you expect something out of these kids, but you're not doing it yourself.
Yeah, exactly,
Like
man.
you need to get in shape. You need to do this.
Yeah.
You need to do that.
Yeah,
but like
you
once
can't-
they
yeah.
leave, you're like just fucking around.
Yeah, exactly, bro. I was like I was just like, yeah, you shouldn't be drinking, you shouldn't be doing drugs, you shouldn't be smoking, all that shit. I was just like trying to preach to them, but at the same time, I'm like goddamn doing the things that I'm telling them not to do. You feel me? Like, and when I landed in jail, bro, I was like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? I was like, bro, this ain't even right. Like, I didn't even want, like, I was like, what am I gonna tell these kids, like, that I was at? Like, what the fuck am I gonna say to these kids? You know what I'm saying? They're gonna be like, I tell them that, oh shit, man, my bad for not coming. I was in jail. Like, they'll be like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
What the fuck are you doing in jail? What the fuck happened? You know what I'm saying? So I was like, bro, what the fuck am I gonna do, bro? You know what I'm saying? So once I got out of jail, man, I kept it a secret, man, that I was up there. You know, I was.
Now they're gonna know hearing this. They're like, what the fuck?
For real.
They'll be listening.
Hey,
It's
man.
like, wait, coach was in jail.
For real, man. My bad, man.
Yeah, now you're gonna have to explain yourself.
For real. Shit, man. Hey, man, shit changes, man.
I mean,
Shit.
it happened. So
Yeah, it happened,
might
man.
as
It
well.
happened. Yeah, really. Yeah, so yeah, after that, bro, I was like, yeah, I gotta change my whole life around. Just click like that, bro. And like shit, I just stopped. I cut everybody off. I cut everything off, bro. I cut everybody off and just like started doing my own shit, bro. Just focused on my kids, the kids that I got in the gym, and shit. Ever since that, bro, that really opened my eyes, man. Like when you in jail, bro, like all there is to do is think. Like,
Really,
bro,
dude.
like you just in the room. You just in the fucking room and you're just like thinking like, damn, what the fuck? Like what am I doing? You know what I'm saying? So and then you just like thinking about everybody that you just been around with, like, bro, like those people are like these people do not have my back. Like these people are they just don't care. They don't give a fuck about me. You know what I'm saying? They don't, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm sitting in here, bro. I'm sitting in this fucking cell, bro. Like nobody's checking up on me.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just like, bro, fuck all. Like when I get out of here, bro, I'm saying fuck all these people, bro. So that's what I did, man. Just, like deleted a lot of numbers, man. Blocked a lot of people, man. Really just disciplined myself to not even.
That's like a reset button.
Yeah, basically. Yeah.
How long were you in for?
I was in there for like a week.
Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
just a week, dude. Just a
Yeah, but
fucking
still,
week.
like-
Yeah, bro, it's a whole week. But yeah, dude, I have a whole business to take care of, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm like, dude, like what? Like I'm the coach is missing. Like I'm the only coach there. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So they're like, "What the fuck? Like, what are we doing?" Like, well, I'm not. I wasn't there. I don't know. I don't know what they're like thinking. Like, what the fuck was going? Like,
Yeah, I'd be tripping my balls up. Like
yeah,
go show up one day like wanting like
yeah,
excited
yeah.
to like get my workout in, whatever. Like, wait, where's coach?
Nobody's. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, what the hell? So I was like, yeah, bro. That really fucked me up. That really fucked me up, bro. And then after that, dude, I just like, all right, dude. I really gotta get on my shit, man. And ever since that, man, it like that really is just like that's when my whole spiritual awakening journey
Mhm.
started. You know what I'm saying? The whole journey started, and I just started thinking about. I just started looking at everything different, and I started looking at life for what it is. You know what I'm saying? Just started, um, yeah, like looking deeper into everything. You know what I'm saying? And I just started. I realized that all like all the energy that you put out in the universe, that's the energy that you're gonna get back.
Oh yeah, for sure.
You feel me? So I realized like, oh shit, I know why all this shit happened to me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Now I realize why all this bullshit has been happening, because I was just putting a bunch of negative energy out there in the whole universe. You know what I'm saying? So once I realized that, I just started being so positive, being all that. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
Just putting positivity out. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And it's like I have my own magical genie, bro. Cause like shit just happens, bro. Like everything just gets landed to me. You know, they just get handed to me type shit. Like just put in a bunch of positive energy and shit, and it's just like the universe just like gives you what, you know what I'm saying, what you
Right.
need, bro. And and ever since that, bro, it's still been coming. Like everything's been coming smooth.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Just yeah, there's a bunch of like couple bumps in the road. You know what I'm saying? But shit, man, I've been blessed, bro. I've been blessed to be at the point that I'm at right now, mentally, physically,
Yeah, no shit.
spiritually, everything, bro. Like I'm blessed, bro. Shit, man. So I just been I just been working, you know what I'm saying? Just focusing on myself and focusing on my kids now. You feel me?
So what do you think about your personal, like your professional career? Because you've talked about for the last like 20, 30 minutes, you've talked about your gym and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But I haven't really touched on your like professional
Yeah.
boxing or amateur boxing career.
Yeah, I mean, once I said, all right, I'm gonna really focus on boxing. You know what I'm saying? Just focus on myself and focus on boxing. I got this trainer. I got this trainer to start training me. Um, and we're looking for some fight. We're looking to start off my pro debut. You know what I'm saying? But it's a lot of politics to this boxing
Oh yeah.
stuff, man. It's not like I thought it was gonna like at
It's
first,
just
bro.
like, hey, I want to fight that dude.
Yeah, it's not like oh
No, it's so much more than
yeah
that.
yeah yeah. It's like oh I want to fight this dude. Oh he's my weight class. Let's fight. Let's make a matchup. You know what I'm
Mm.
saying? Let's make sign a contract. No, it's not. It's not like that. It's not easy, bro. So there's a lot of politics to this shit, bro. Like I said, man, and you're either a bait or like a stepping stone in this boxing game, or you're somebody that they're gonna want to make money off of. They're like, you know what I'm
Mm.
saying? You're either the A side or the B side. If you're the A side, you have the advantage. You know what I'm saying? The judges are already looking at you as that person that they're gonna pick to win. If it goes to decision, they already know
Oh
who to
yeah,
pick.
that's
You know what I'm
known.
saying?
Like
It's
even
the
at
ace.
the highest level.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, exactly. And,
it's
and
always gonna be the champion
yeah,
that wins.
yeah, yeah. And if you're on the B side, you just got the whole disadvantage. Like you're just the bait. You're just a stepping stone to the A side, dude. You know what I'm saying? You're just basically another stepping stone. You feel me? So that's how all these boxers that you know now, like Canelo, Ryan Garcia, all the big boxers, they
Mm.
start off, they get signed to a deal, to promotion deal, and that promotion deal just takes care of you. That like you know what I'm saying? They'll just give you a bunch of like cherry picked fights, just a
Mhm.
bunch of just trash boxers. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Just like people that they know that you're gonna beat, just to build your record up. Once your
Right.
record is built up, that's when like the whole game starts getting harder. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
That's when you're already a known name, and once you're a known name, that's when they gonna put you with matches that are hard. You know what I'm saying? But the whole journey of you from being nothing to somebody that people know about is just really getting a bunch of like really fucking trashed ass fighters
Right.
just to, you know what I'm saying, just to be a stepping stone. So you're either a stepping stone or somebody that they're looking at to making money in the future, you know what I'm saying? So I've been offered a lot of fights, but a lot of them were me being on the B side.
Uh-huh.
So as my team, like my coach, they see that they're like, nah, we ain't taking that fight.
Right.
For what? Like why? What? Like they'll offer me bigger money than they're offering the A side just because they want somebody.
Like
won't-
to get beat up.
Yeah, they want somebody to get beat up just so they can have that A side kid to, you know what I'm saying, to just advance. You know what I'm saying, to just have another stepping stone. You feel me? And they'll offer you, bro. They'll be like, hey, ooh, I'll double that up. I'll double this money. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, dude, we're not even trying to do it for the money, dude. Like, we're really trying to make a career, like a long career off this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We're not trying to just get a couple $1,000 and you know what I'm saying, just be a nobody, stay as a nobody. You know what I'm saying? We're not trying to do that. We're trying to actually build a name. So yeah, dude. So I've just been working on right now I've just been training, really focus on just my training, and my coach is the one that takes care of the whole
Oh yeah.
who we're gonna fight, the whole contract stuff. You know what I'm saying? So that's what he takes care of that shit. So, but really, man, I'm already anxious, man. I'm already like just pumped up. Like, dude, I want to start. I want to get this whole career started. But
Yeah.
it's just patience. A lot of patience. You gotta have. A
Yeah,
lot
even
of
then, like
patience.
more like the prime boxers are in like their early to mid 30s,
Yeah,
and you would think it would be in the 20s.
yeah, yeah,
But like the biggest names, like they're gonna be like later. Even Andy Ruiz is just coming out. He's like what 27, 28,
yeah,
and he's considered a young boxer.
yeah. Hell yeah, man.
Dude, that
Hell
was a
yeah.
crazy fight.
Oh yeah, hell yeah. That shit, yo, that was really crazy, man. He did the
And then he
yo,
got knocked down like what in the first round.
Yeah, he did.
And then he got back up. He said, "No, I ain't doing this."
Yeah, bro. That shit was crazy, bro. The first Mexican heavyweight, bro. That's
Shit.
crazy.
It is.
That's crazy, bro. I didn't even like, yo. Yeah, there's not. Yeah, bro. That's like history, dude. That's
Yeah,
whole
like you
history.
have Canelo, you have Chavez, Oscar de la Hoya, but they're all like middleweights.
yeah,
featherweight,
yeah,
like-
lightweights and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's never been a heavyweight, man.
Mhm.
That's crazy, dude.
Or like who's the other guy that he fought? I forgot his name.
Who?
Andy Ruiz, the guy that he fought, like that last fight.
Anthony Joshua?
Yeah,
The one that he
him.
knocked out?
Yeah, like even if you see them just like by their bodies, you see like the chubby kid and like the other ones
The
are like
buff ass.
stacked up.
Yeah, yeah, though. Like he was the B side.
Yeah,
he was the
the
B-side dude. You know what I'm saying? People already expected him to
Like,
lose. You know what
yeah.
I'm saying? Like if that fight would have gone to decision, Anthony Joshua
yeah, he
would
would've
like
won.
they would have gave it to him just because he was on the A side. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like he was supposed to be just another stepping stone. You feel
Mhm.
me? But shit, man, he just did the impossible, bro, and just, you know what I'm saying, showed the world that he really deserved the whole thing. The whole,
Yeah,
you
he
know what I'm
did,
saying?
man.
So that's badass.
Have you heard his interviews?
I seen a couple of them, bro.
Yeah, he's one of the most like humble people.
Yeah,
you can
hell
meet.
yeah, man, hell yeah. And I seen like when he'll be talking to Deontay Wilder, like I don't, you know Deontay Wilder, the other heavyweight that's
yeah.
like
Yeah,
yo,
like he's also in the game right now, so it's like 3 right now.
Yeah.
Aren't there?
Yeah.
Like for heavyweight.
yeah. And yo, after because they're gonna have a rematch now.
Oh yeah, they are.
the rematch.
They
and
said towards either the end of the year or like sometime next year.
I think it's in December. They already have it. They
Yeah.
already have it.
Yeah, it's like the end of this year.
Yeah, yeah, that's gonna be crazy. That's gonna be crazy. I can't wait to see that. I mean, and really, bro, I don't even be watching heavyweights like that because I mean, I can't
Yeah,
compare.
you don't see yourself to them.
Yeah,
'Cause,
like-
like these 6'4" dudes.
Yeah, just
200
and
plus.
it's just a whole different style. Like they have
Yeah,
a
it
whole
is.
different like they're just so big. You know what I'm saying? They have a whole different boxing style. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Compared to like the lightweights, the people that are my weight, they're just more faster, more, you know what I'm saying, more lenient. Just they move way different. You know what I'm saying? So like I don't really like watching. I never really like watching the heavyweights, but this dude Andy, bro, is just he has something, man. That he just made a history. You know what I'm
Dude,
saying?
like even back then when it was just like Mike Tyson, and like everyone, literally everyone was a stepping stone. Like you knew he was
Yeah.
gonna end the fight in like the first round.
Yeah, exactly, bro. Exactly. This is yeah, bro. This whole game, I mean, it's a lot of not even just boxing. A lot of just all the sports.
Yeah.
All the sports is just a lot of politics to this. You know what I'm saying? It's not just boxing, bro. It's just it's not. It's not just like we're just playing the sport or we're doing. You know what I'm saying? It's just a lot of shit in the behind the scenes that goes
Yeah.
on, just to get the person on top.
There's also another thing I was gonna ask you earlier, like about sports and stuff. Like, how important do you really think they are to kids?
Sports.
Yeah, just sports overall, so not just boxing, like baseball, soccer.
I mean, the only sport I've ever gotten into is boxing. You know what I'm saying? The other, every other sport I never played. I've never been in a school sport. Never been none of that. You know what I'm saying? I've never been in athletics or anything. I just like boxing. But I can tell you this, man. Boxing taught me much more than what school has ever taught me.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like boxing taught me like just discipline. You know what I'm saying? Taught me just to work hard on something that you really want and it was gonna come. You know what I'm saying? It just taught me a lot, bro. It's just a lot of life lessons.
Yeah,
Sports,
like, boxing, just not just boxing, like
it
just
could
fighting, like combat sports overall. You have to be in the best shape of your life.
Yeah. And it just takes discipline, dude. It takes a lot of discipline to actually be in that shape, man. But I feel like all the sports, bro, a lot of sports does the same thing. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like team sports will teach you how to like.
I feel like they actually teach you even more because, for example, boxing, like you said, you have like your coaches and stuff, but at the end of the day, it's only you. Whereas in like if you're playing soccer, you have to worry about like these bunch of other kids, like make sure they want to pass you the ball. So that sort of really getting into like the workplace. Cause you're gonna like at some point in time you're gonna work with someone you don't like, but you have to deal with it anyway just because they're there. And it's like something like soccer would teach you, like football or whatever.
Yep. Exactly, bro. That's what. Man. I feel like sports is very important, man.
It also teaches you failure.
Yeah, it do. You just gotta learn how to manage, and cope with the whole thing. You know what I'm saying? Like
that's like the one thing right now I don't understand about like the whole participation shit. Like you lost, but here's a trophy anyways because you tried.
Yeah,
I'm so against that. Dude. I hated losing so much. It made me want to go back and like get better and try to win next time. Like it pissed me off, right?
Yeah, hell
and now it's like, oh, you lost, but it's a trophy anyways.
I don't understand that shit either, man. But hey, man, shit. Just like you said, bro, like losing really just like it pushes.
It does.
It pushes somebody to be like, all right, I'm gonna lose it. Okay, let's see next time. I'm gonna, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna
I played baseball. I played baseball most of like my life. I remember like when I would lose, I would go back and like go to YouTube, watch baseball videos, watch like people hitting. I would go to the backyard, like practicing on my throws or whatever. I would always be doing something. Like losing taught me so much more than winning. Because when you win, like, oh yeah, sure, I won. I'm better than the other kid or whatever. Yeah. But when you lose, you really know. It's like a reality check.
Yeah,
exactly. Like, see, I'm this good, but this kid's better than me, and I want to be better than this kid.
Yeah, exactly.
That's like when you start working even harder. Whereas whenever you get a participation trophy, like you don't get pissed about it because you still got something out of it.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. That's true, man. That's true, bro. Well, yeah, man. Boxing, bro. Like every time I get my ass beat in sparring, not just in like just tournaments and just sparring, bro. Like my coach that I had as a kid, he would put me like against like kids that already had like hella experience, like, you know what I'm saying, way more experience than me, and he would just be like, he was like, I know you're getting your ass whooped, but this is gonna teach you something. This is gonna help you be a better boxer. And shit, he was right. Nigga was right, bro. Cause like, every time I get my ass beat a couple rounds,
like you know what you're doing. You're like,
Yeah.
oh shit, I know I'm doing this
Yeah.
wrong. He's moving. He's hitting me with this or
Yeah.
whatever.
exactly, bro. And I have my mom. My mom always been supportive in the sport. Oh, at first she really didn't. She was kind of scared. Oh, skeptical about this whole thing.
That's like another thing with parents, cause it's like the whole safety thing.
yeah,
But then again, like as much as failure is gonna teach you, like you getting physically hurt is also
Yeah.
gonna teach you.
yeah. She like, at first she was scared, man, and then
I feel like
she,
all parents are.
yeah,
Just
and then
at any sport.
yeah, and after that she's just like she's I guess she just like seen how much passion I had into the whole thing. She like started supporting me.
Then again, whenever you're 10 years old and the coaches are drinking while like 10-year-olds are beating each other up,
Yeah.
like, that's not something you should be doing.
Yeah, but that really fucked her mind up. Like, what the
I mean,
fuck?
I would too. Like, I go to pick up my kid. I see like the coach is drinking. I see like a kid on the ground
Yeah.
bleeding. We're like, what the fuck?
Fuck you up. Like, what the fuck is
Yeah,
going
no,
on?
like, I'm taking your ass out of that gym.
Yeah.
Like, you're not
Yeah.
going back.
Hell yeah, man. Like, shit, who knows what I would have been doing if I kept on going to that gym and she never knew about that. 'Cause I never told her. I was just like, I thought that was normal. I was a kid. I was 10 years
Yeah,
old.
you were a
dude.
kid. You didn't know
Like,
shit, but
yeah.
still, like, as a parent, like,
Yeah. Yeah, dude. So, shit, man. Yeah, and then and my mom would record all these sparring sessions, and every time I get my ass beat, I just look at the videos. So be like, you know what I'm saying? Just study the whole thing of what I was doing. And yeah, bro, it just got me into where I'm at, you know what I'm saying? Like, I haven't been boxing, like I said, I wasn't like the whole 100% in that whole, you know what I'm saying? Cuz I was still doing bullshit, but just that little time that I had doing it, I really like accomplished a lot. I did like I was ranked number 2 in 2015 in the whole US. Like, I went to this tournament. At first, like, it was this tournament that you go to in a DFW, a local tournament, and then once you beat all the locals in your weight class, they'll give you a pass, or they'll give you a plane ticket to go to Nevada and fight everybody. Everybody in their own state will fight their locals, and then all those people that won would get the plane tickets, and then we'll all meet up in this
like
this tournament.
Vegas.
Yeah, in Nevada. Yeah, and we'll all meet up, and then just the best against the best. You know what I'm saying? All the kids that beat their locals in their own state go against each other. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, I beat all the locals, and then I went to that tournament, and then I got to the finals, and I lost, man. I lost in the finals to this kid named Joey Spencer. I remember his name, man. And right now I recently looked up his name. Like, what is he doing? And he pro right now. He doing a whole. He has a good career going on right now. So man, I'm just.
Have you talked to him?
I haven't. But I remember him, man. I'll probably see him once my career starts going on too, and I'll probably see him in the future. He fights in a bigger weight class than me now. You know what I'm saying? I'm fighting at 140. He's fighting like at 154. But shit, man. If I'm like, once I get my career started, I'll call him out. I'm down. Like, let's do this rematch, man. Shit, man. He beat me in the amateurs. Let's see what he can do in the pros, man. Shit. So yeah, man. I lost to him. And he was ranked number 1. I was ranked number 2. Shit, man.
That's the worst though, when you lose the final.
Yeah.
That's honestly the worst.
Yeah, dude, you're just so close, man. You're so fucking close. You know what I'm saying? And
Like, people will be like, "Yeah, you made the finals," but like, "Yeah, I could have won. Might as well get first."
yeah, dude.
the
And then the people that win that tournament would go to Russia to represent the U.S. for the Junior Olympics. So he went to Russia to represent the U.S. You know what I'm saying? That's what we were fighting for. So at first we'll start with the locals, fighting the locals, and then fighting
I just
everybody
like
from
moved
the
up and
yeah,
shit, go like
yeah,
fucking Russia,
yeah,
raping
yeah,
people
yeah,
up like Siberian.
yep, yep.
God.
Yeah, dude, and that's what we was like, fighting for, man. I was like, fuck, bro, I really gotta like. I was in the finals. I was like, only one more fight, and I'm on that spot. I got that spot to go to Russia. You know what I'm
Was
saying?
it close or did they like
It
really
was a
beat
close.
your
Nah,
ass?
nah, hell nah. It was a close. Yo, I was on in even in amateurs. There's A side and a B side.
Oh yeah.
There's an A side and a B side. And he was an A side. You
Mm.
know what I'm saying? Our like I already knew he was an A side because how he like he had so much swagger, dude. Like this nigga came like he came in like a professional. This dude had like his own theme
Yeah,
song,
yeah, like
and
his whole,
he had his like uh a goddamn you know the robes
like yeah,
the
yeah.
robes that they like he can't like and amateurs they don't do that shit, bro. They don't do like we don't do that. We don't come out to any fucking song. We don't come out with a fucking vest on. We just come out like with our fucking gear, nigga, and we
Mm.
get in the ring and we fight. This kid had a whole show going
He just
on.
knew he was gonna win.
Yeah, yeah, dude. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm just, yo, what the fuck is going on? And he was just like, I found out he was like the popular kid. He was like the uh, most ranked kid in where he was from. He was from Detroit,
Mm.
from Detroit, Michigan. And he was like one of the popular kids and shit. And I'm like, yo, I just seen him. I'm like, damn, this nigga has a whole show going on. He's just coming in the ring. And yeah, bro, we had a good fight. It could have gone either way. You know what I'm saying?
Really?
Good kind of gone either way, but they picked him just because he already had a name for himself.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? He was already an A side. So yeah, dude, that really fucked me up, man. Shit, dude. I was like, fuck, dude. I was so close, man. I was so fucking close to doing this.
How long
shit.
ago was this?
It's 2015. It's that 2015. I was like 15 at the time, 15, 14 at the time, I think. But yeah, dude, I was like, fuck it. I tried the next year. The next year I did horrible, dude. I was like I said, bro. I was in 100%.
off?
I slacked off. The next year I tried it. I beat the locals again, and I went back. They gave me a plane ticket to go back to Nevada, and do this whole thing over again. And I fucking lost like the second fight. I fucked up. It was like a whole turn. It was like a whole week tournament that we fight every single day of the week. And yeah, so I lost like the second day. I was like, dude, fuck this. Yeah, so I didn't even get ranked at the year after. But yeah, bro, that was like
Yeah.
really fucked me up.
So
bro.
it like stopped after that, or did he continue?
Oh, I didn't. I think that's when I hit my breaking point where I was like, fuck this. Like, I don't think boxing is for me, and I was just like fucking up. Like, really, I was already fucking up, but I think that was when I was like, fuck this. I'm going to the streets. I'm just doing hood rat shit now. That's all I'm doing, man. But then like, I was so in love with the sport that I would always come back. It's like it's like an ex girlfriend.
It's like the habit.
Yeah,
thing.
yeah. It's a habit thing. It's like an ex girlfriend that you like can't leave alone. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, I just go back to her. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? It's like that, bro. It's like boxing is just like that. That I'm like, fuck. I just want to go back. You feel me?
I remember this one book. I forgot what it was called. It was like, it's 23 days to build a habit, but it takes 90 to destroy it, or something like that. Have you heard of that?
No,
quote or
but I
something
mean,
like that?
I heard about I thought it was 22 days to build a habit.
It was like 22, 23 days to build one, but
Yeah.
it takes 90 or more to destroy it.
Yeah, I didn't even heard about the destroy part, but I know to build a habit.
It doesn't even take that long, but it's just like once you're in that, like it's hard to get away from it.
Yeah, yeah,
Like not even with that, but it starts going to like drugs and stuff like that, like
Yeah.
partying.
yeah, exactly, bro, exactly. Hey, it's easier to build a habit to
Yeah, no shit.
break it. You know what I'm saying? Shit.
Like, hey, I'm gonna have a beer, that's cool. And then like, you just start getting tall, and it's like, man, I'm gonna get two now.
Yeah.
And it's like builds up. Next thing you know, like every weekend you're out partying,
Exactly, bro.
just seeing shit.
Yeah, dude. Shit, man. I had my fun, but fuck that. Fuck all that, bro. It doesn't get you anywhere. You know what I'm saying? It just doesn't get you anywhere. Shit, like I said, man.
No, I don't do that at all. Like I'm 19, so I'm a year younger than you, but still, like I think the same way. Like I don't go out.
Yeah,
I've never really gone out because I was always like that quiet kid.
yeah.
Cause I was always like that one, like drawing in their book, whatever.
Just on your own
Yeah, I
shit.
was
You know
doing
what
my
I'm
own
saying?
shit.
Yeah,
I was also like the one that didn't pay attention. Like I wasn't a bad kid. I just didn't care. I had
yeah.
like my own things that I cared
You was
about.
on your own world type
Yeah, I was
shit.
in my own world. But
Yeah,
like, fuck yeah, fuck this book. I'm not gonna read it.
yeah,
And it's
man.
cool because like now, I see this book. I hear it on, or I see it on Instagram. I hear someone talking about it, like, shit. I want to read it. It sounds interesting. Like once you're not told what to do anymore, like so much cooler.
Hell yeah.
Like reading, like now I read for fun. I remember
Yeah.
back then I was like, man,
You didn't want to
fuck this.
read.
Man, I was like, man, fuck this. Like, I don't wanna,
Hell
like
yeah.
I don't care what happened to like Romeo. Like fuck Romeo.
For real, bro. Man, that's what I'm
Like, you
saying.
gotta kill
Like,
yourself, like go kill yourself. I don't give a fuck.
yeah, bro. Like, yo, I don't get like the whole school shit, bro. Like, what? Why are we learning about this shit? Why are we learning a bunch of fake history too? Like, a lot of the shit that we learn, bro, it's fake. Like, I've realized so much shit, bro. Like, yo, we've been lied to our whole lives, bro. Like, what?
Really
Like,
hard, man.
we've been lied to. You know what I'm saying? And it's still gonna go on for generations. You feel me? So I'm like, yo, I just don't. I never fuck with the whole school system, but now that I'm woke now. Like I'm quote unquote woke, whatever. Like the whole spiritual thing. Like I'm just like, dude, it's much more deeper than
Yeah.
this. Like it's a lot of it's deep, bro. It's a lot of deep shit into this shit, bro.
Do you believe in the simulation theory that we're living in a simulation?
In the whole in the whole video game.
Do you believe in that?
Yeah, type shit. Like, yeah, dude. I said, we're in the Matrix, bro. This is like basically a whole video game, and I believe there's people out here that are not even real people. Like,
You really think that?
yeah, bro. I really believe this shit, bro. Like, there's man.
There's gotta be something.
It's gotta be something, bro. Like, yo.
Like even if it's God, but it's still like something else. Like it's in like a power higher than us.
Yeah, I mean, God. What I feel with God, because I'm not religious at all, but I feel like what God is just an energy. God is everything. God is in
It's
the
like
trees.
an energy.
Yeah, it's energy. Like everything in this world is produced with energy. You know what I'm saying? Everything's energy in this world. You know what I'm saying? God is everything. Trees, everything, animals, everything, just everything that produces and needs energy. That's what God is. So it's not like I don't believe it's like a certain person, a man that's like looking over us. You know what I'm saying? Nah, it's just everything that's around us. That's what I feel like what God is. And like I said, like you put good energy out, that's what you're gonna get. You know, that's
karma.
that's what you receive. You feel me? Bad energy, you receive bad energy. You feel me? So that's why that's the whole saying of oh, if you're a bad person, God's gonna punish you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's the whole where the whole
Like, karma's
saying.
gonna give back to you
Yeah.
eventually.
Yeah,
Like
basically,
doesn't
bro.
matter. Like even the Nazis, like they were so close to taking over the world, and then like one fuck up, they decided like what happened is they decided to attack Russia in the winter, and like the soldiers were like, man, fuck this, like we're just gonna wait it out.
Yeah.
But then like Hitler was stubborn, so he said, no, y'all are gonna keep going, and then like Russians had like this like Trans-Siberian army, like they were made for the cold, so that's like whenever the Russians like they couldn't beat the Russians anymore.
Yeah.
And they got weak because they ran out of resources because of the winter, and they just started like the Russians started pushing him on one side, and like the Allies, like the U.S., the U.K., they saw that the Russians were starting to attack.
Yeah.
So that's like when they started to attack, so they just got surrounded, and that's really how they lost. But to think about how close they were to like taking over everything.
And where'd you learn this?
What do you mean?
Where'd you
Oh,
get this
I just like seen it like all sorts of places. Like it just like added up basically.
Yeah, okay. Cause like I said, bro, a lot of this shit that we've been taught, just a bunch of fake shit.
But even then, that's like that's what happened. Like like we know, like yeah, Hitler did this, but
Yeah, yeah,
like people don't realize how close he really was taking over.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
he was this close.
I feel yeah they like what we learned. Like I don't even think I've ever learned about that much deep into like the Hitler stuff in school.
I
You know
just
what I'm
love
saying?
history, so that's why I
Yeah.
get like I love getting into it
You
and
you
talking about
get
it.
you get to the
Yeah,
details of the whole thing.
yeah,
You
I
know what
like
I'm saying?
getting into
Yeah,
the details.
yeah. Because in school they're gonna tell you the like half, not even half of the
Yeah, they're just gonna
shit. You
tell
know
you
what I'm
like, oh
saying?
yeah, we bombed them.
Yeah, that's what they're gonna tell you. That's it. You feel me? So
Like there's this one theory I read about how like Pearl Harbor, right? Like the Japanese attacked
yeah,
us.
yeah,
There was this thing going on like a while ago that the president at the time, Roosevelt, actually knew about the attack beforehand. Like they
like
warned him.
Oh,
Like
okay.
they warned him that the Japanese were gonna attack, but I guess he thought that's a way to enter the war. Because the U.S. didn't really have a reason. Because it's like the Japanese on one side and then the Germans and the Italians. So
Yeah.
the U.S. were kind of out of it.
Yeah,
And we've always been out of it because we're like on the other side of the ocean. Like it's always been Europe, but they found a way to like get in it. And that's like one theory I've heard, how like they told the president they were like the Japanese were gonna attack, but it's like yeah, do it. We're gonna get in the war.
yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if that was
Mm.
the case. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, bro. Like 9/11. Like we knew that shit was. You know what I'm saying? We did that shit. Like that's what I feel.
Dude,
I
like
know that-
there's no way the buildings are gonna fall like at free fall
Yeah.
speed.
bro.
Have you ever seen like videos and pictures of them up close? Like just the size of the fucking like columns, like
The-
how thick they are. Cause they actually made it to where like the foundation was on the outside. So like the steel beams, the concrete, they were on the outside of the building
Yeah.
instead of the inside. The inside was just elevators. So it's basically hollow.
What the fuck?
So it was
I
like
didn't-
reverse engineering. So it
Yeah,
actually
yeah,
meant to
yeah.
last
Yeah,
long.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
those things are huge.
Yeah,
And those
dude.
sort of huge buildings, and then planes are aluminum. They have to be aluminum so they can fly,
Yeah.
or else they're not. They're gonna be too heavy. They're not
Yeah,
gonna get
yeah.
off the ground.
And that planes can't do that much damage. You know what I'm saying?
Like
If you-
they'll blow up, or like they'll crash into it, but that's about it. Maybe it'll be like a fire on that floor or whatever, but it's
Yeah.
gonna go out. Like
Yeah.
it's huge buildings.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. It's a whole
It's-
setup, bro. It's a whole setup for epic plan that they already got going
Like
on.
even like physicists, like you can ask school teachers. I remember I had a conversation with my physics teacher about, and he started explaining how, it was like at that time when we were learning about like speed and how gravity affects like how fast objects fall and stuff like that. So I
Yeah.
asked him about that, and he said there's no way that the towers fell without some sort of controlled demolition,
Yeah.
because it's just the way physics works.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly, bro.
It's like people are too scared to like find out for themselves. That's why I said like whenever like reading's badass because I'm doing it on my own.
Yeah.
Like shit, I want to read this for me, not because you told me.
Yeah. You learn a lot of shit, bro.
Like it also like it pays off more because you feel like you did something for yourself.
exactly.
Like you read it, you learn something. Like man, I really did this. Like you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. Hell yeah. I feel you, bro. Like I feel like in that that topic, bro. I feel like we're in this world, bro, where it's like we know that this like we got like the U.S.
Mhm.
got something to do with it, but like we're just trying to pretend, like we're just trying to act like we're like
Like
it's
we're
not-
okay with
yeah,
it.
Yeah, it's like that's not the case. You know what I'm saying? We're just trying to pretend. You know what I'm saying? So. Yeah, dude. Like, and it's not just it, bro. It's like just all the other things that's going on. Like, it's just shit. We're just corrupted, bro.
Mhm.
Really corrupt. The whole thing is corrupted. Really.
But I feel like it'll come back one day. Like it's gonna come back to bite us in the ass. Like I said, like the Nazis were so close to taking over. And, like,
History
one,
repeats itself, bro.
yeah, it does.
History. Yeah,
Like even the fucking Romans are like the Romans, the Greeks, like
Yeah.
everyone.
yeah, dude. Yeah.
That's gonna happen at some like one point or another.
Yeah, the whole thing's gonna happen. They got the whole plan set up, man. I
Mhm.
feel like they're so ahead of us. Like their whole plan.
Oh, yeah,
like
they are.
everything they're ahead of us. They know what they're doing. You know what I'm saying? They're like 100 plus years ahead of time of technology. You know what I'm saying? A lot of things that we think that is only like a lot of things that we've seen in movies and shit, like time
It's
travel and
happening.
shit. They got that shit. You know what I'm saying? It's not like yo, they're subliminally telling you what they got. You know what I'm saying? In the
Mm.
movies and everything, they subliminally telling everybody, yeah, we got this shit, but you know what I'm saying? Just because it's a movie, we don't really think about it too much. They're like,
Mm.
oh, it's just a movie. This is just fake. You know what I'm saying? We don't got all this stuff. But
Like even Area 51 was confirmed in like 2013, something like that.
yeah,
But we knew about it way before.
yeah, hell yeah, dude.
But it's like, oh yeah, it's real. Like
It's
in
real.
2013.
It's real, yo. We're ahead of time. They're ahead of time, bro. And we're just
I remember one thing that you know who Bob Lazar is?
who?
Bob Lazar. It's this person. He's a physicist that they say he worked at Area 51, and like the stories he said about it and stuff like that, like they just seem real, you know, cause like this, like the type of person he is, stuff like that.
Yeah.
I remember I heard this one story that really threw me off. He was saying that they were working in on a project,
Yeah.
and apparently they found it was like some sort of like energy fuel thing. I don't even know what it was, and apparently it was from like some other star system. Like that really threw me off because they said that they gave him a pamphlet to read. He said most of it was accurate, like surprisingly, just like like the shit that was on it. He said most of it was accurate, and then he said that if if like the place of origin is accurate, then they
Yeah.
said that they got it from like some other star system that's like 40 light years away.
Shit,
So that's
dude.
like what the.
What happened to him?
No, he's still alive.
He's still
Actually.
alive?
Yeah, he is.
Real?
Like that was in the 80s.
Damn. What?
I was
I
Dude, look him up. Like they made a documentary and like it came out like January or something like that. It's called Bob Lazar, Area 51 and UFOs, something like that.
yo,
That
I'm
came out
surprised he's not
recently.
dead.
Dude, I just look into his story. It's really interesting. He said that they haven't fucked him up. Like one of the main reasons they haven't said more is because they fucked like his people up.
Yeah. Just shut your ass up.
Yeah, like that's really like a good way to shut me up. Like they fucked up his people.
Yeah.
Like they like his friends took away their houses and like shit like that. That's a you're gonna shut me up like that, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, dude. That's why I asked you like what happened to him. Like I would already think that he was dead. You know what I'm saying? They already
Yeah.
killed him, you feel me? Like but I feel like if he exposes that much
And they kill him,
they kill
yeah,
him, it's so obvious. It's gonna be like
Yeah.
fuck. You know what I'm saying? They'll make it so obvious that you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like I feel like just like on like Dave Chappelle, he be like he be exposing the whole Illuminati thing that there's like really the people that control the whole all these celebrities and he just like so bold about this whole thing. He just like so you know what I'm saying, bold about the whole thing, and I feel like they haven't killed him because if they
It's
kill
obvious.
him, they'll make it obvious that you know what I'm saying. But yeah, dude, shit.
Then again, it goes to like the whole liability thing. Like what if they're really talking just BS and we don't know about it? Like what if we, like you ever thought of that?
Yeah, yeah.
Like they sound real, but like the government probably paid them to say that or whatever.
That can be something, but
Yeah.
yeah. Shit, man, we just don't know, bro. We really, man, we don't know shit.
We don't know shit.
We don't know shit. We think we know all this shit, but we really do not know shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's just what you believe. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, perspective.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I still believe that there's like, I mean, I know this shit like shit goes on, you know what I'm saying, behind the whole thing. And it's like and then the whole government has those people that in this whole thing, like this whole government, we'll never know about them, you know what I'm saying? Like the richest people, the people that has the most power in this whole like we'll never know about them. We'll never know who they are, you know what I'm saying? Those are people that we'll just never see, you know what I'm saying? So that's what I believe. I know, like, that shit goes on. Like, people like Donald Trump, like, those are just people that work for them. You know what I'm saying? Those are puppets.
So who do you think's the leader of the simulation?
Shit, I feel like the people that the leader of the whole whole thing, I feel like they're not even human. They're not fucking human.
You really think so?
Yeah, they're not fucking human. They're not from here. Like those are not. That's what I believe, bro. I feel like yeah, they're so advanced, bro.
That's from like some sci-fi shit that you're saying.
What?
Like sci-fi,
What's
like
that?
science fiction.
Oh,
Or just like some sci-fi.
yeah, bro. I feel like these people are aliens, bro. Really, the people that control this whole thing, the leaders, they're aliens, bro. They're not. They're not from here, dude. They're not. Cause it's just, and I feel like they know how to live forever. They know like how to be immortal.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they know all that shit, bro. Like they got all that technology, bro. They know how to fucking live forever.
I'm gonna be honest. I just don't know. Like what? Like if we're living in simulation, like whatever is going on, like I just don't know.
Shit, nigga, we will never know till really, bro. Till we die. Like till we know everything. You know what I'm saying? Like till your soul just leaves your body and you're with your higher self.
Just
you
like
know what I'm saying?
whatever happens after.
Yeah. Shit, man. I don't know, man. I wanna shit. I feel like we would do this all over again until you get
Just
until
like
you
an
do it right.
infinite loop of life,
Yep.
basically.
Yeah.
It's like reincarnation.
Yeah.
It's like
Basically.
I don't know. It's just an infinite amount of theories, and we just don't know.
We don't know, man. It's crazy. That's what.
Yeah, it's like the universe. I remember it's one of like my favorite quotes by Neil deGrasse Tyson. He said that the universe doesn't have to be. It's like, fuck. What was it? I forgot the quote already. Oh, it's like the universe is under no obligation to be understood. Cause like we just don't know.
Yeah, we don't. We don't, bro. I don't. Shit, man. It's just crazy to think about.
Yeah.
It's really crazy to think about. I think about this shit all the time. I'm just like, damn, what happens? What happened? Like what? Like from the beginning, dude. From the beginning, like what? Like, yo, does anybody know where fucking sperm comes from? Like we know from your fucking ball sack, but
Yeah.
how does it produce? Like, what it like? You know what I'm saying, bro? From that beginning, bro. What? You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck?
Like just the why questions. Why does it happen?
Yeah, like
Yeah.
that shit just. It's crazy, dude. It's crazy shit, nigga.
So like, what's next for you? Like in your career or just whatever you're working on, like your gym.
Really, just keep on training until I got a fight, until I got this whole fight going on. So I make cause I know once I make my first pro debut, they're gonna start seeing me. They're gonna start like instead of me trying to call them up like yo, I'm trying to get a fight. Once they see me, once they see the potential that I got, they're gonna be the ones calling me up like yo, you know what I'm saying? Let's get you going. You know what I'm saying? But right now, since it's gonna be my first fight, they don't know nothing about me. I'm the one that has to be doing the whole calling, like, yo, can you put me on this? You know, put me on that. So, just training till something comes up, till something good comes up, where I'm not on the B side. You feel me? And then at the same time, training my kids, training the people that actually the kids that wanna fight, actually wanna have amateur careers, so they can build up to a pro. I'm just training them, just you know what I'm saying, working hard with them. So yeah, dude. I mean, we just recently went to a tournament not too long ago, like last month.
I saw that. Yeah,
that was my first time as a team, and shit, we all won. You know what I'm saying? That felt good. You feel me? So I'm like, shit, that. And I only took three kids that tournament. But I got like, I think I got at least right now, I'm looking at about like 8 to 10 kids that are already ready. They're like, I already know they're ready for a tournament. You know what I'm saying? So once we got the whole team build up, I can't wait. I'm just trying to like that just makes the whole gym like everybody looking at us. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
they're like, oh shit, who are these people?
Yeah, like I said, like the whole social media thing, like that's how like most people probably seen you.
Yeah, yeah,
Like videos, stuff like that.
exactly, bro. And I'm like, and just seeing like, yo, I feel like everybody was like, what? Who the fuck are these people? Like when we're in that tournament, though, like everybody was just staring at us. Like they're looking at us, and everybody, like all these other gyms is just a bunch. It's just their kids, and then a damn old ass coach that's like 40, 50 years old.
Yeah.
An old head that's like, yeah, back in my days I used to box. But when they see a young nigga like me, like in the ring coaching these people, you know what I'm saying? Then we're in the tournaments, and when the bell rings, I'm the one getting on the corner, putting the stool on so they can sit down. You know when they have the, you know,
I
that.
know, what the fuck was this kid?
Yeah, dude. I'm just like, I put the stool on them so they can sit down in
Yeah,
the corner.
like, they'll see you. They're probably thinking like the brother or something.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
They're
yeah.
like, what the fuck is this? Like, what is he doing? Who is that? You know what I'm saying? So I'm just like in the ring and in the corner when the bell rings. I'm just like telling them what to do. Like, you doing this wrong? Blah, blah, blah. You gotta do this. You gotta do that. You want to win this shit? You really want to win this shit? And I'm just giving them a whole motivational speech for this, so they can, you know what I'm saying, just get pumped up. And I just noticed a lot of people just looking at us like, what?
Yeah,
Like,
no
and then they see that we're winning. Yo, they're like, what the fuck? What's going on? Who is that? You know what I'm saying? So once we get a whole team going on, this is only the start. That was only the
no
start.
shit,
You know what I'm
man.
saying? Shit, that was only the start. Only the first tournament we've ever been through as a
Yeah.
team. So shit, man, like I just can't wait till like the whole, like I have all my boxers. You know what I'm saying? That we
Yeah,
just go,
for sure.
and I'm just trying to really trying to raise some money to get a van. I'm gonna buy a van. So, cause I this tournament I took them in my car. They fit in my car. You know what I'm saying? It was 3 of them. So we just went in my car
Yeah.
and just went there. But once I had that whole team with 10 kids, I need a bigger. You know what I'm saying?
Shit, yeah.
I need a whole van. You know, like I'm really planning on getting at first just get a whole if not if not one of those, you know, those big old vans. If I can't get one of those, at least like a soccer mom van. You know what I'm saying? Like just at least one of those. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? So we can fit everybody
Shit,
in.
do it.
You know what I'm saying? So I'll just get like a soccer mom van. And
Get a Tesla.
Shit, I wish, man. I wish, bro. Shit, I just fall asleep the whole ride, just
Like the
chilling.
whole car is like driving itself.
That shit clean, bro.
Hell yeah.
Like what? What? You just chilling, and goddamn, that hoe knows where you going. That's how. Like
AI like tracking us.
how?
To like think about it, like every day when I get in my truck to go to work, I work at Starbucks, like down like up the highway. It already knows where I'm going. Like I turn on the car, like it'll tell me right away. It'll put like the route saying 10 minutes. Like it'll set my music because it knows I listen to music on the way. So
Yeah.
it'll set like my Spotify. It'll start playing music. It'll put like the navigation.
What kind of car you got?
That one's the truck, the Ram. That was like the
Okay.
nice badass one
Yeah,
with
yeah,
like the
yeah.
Bluetooth
Yeah,
stuff like
yeah.
that. But like the phone already knows where I'm going.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, that's crazy, bro. That's crazy.
It
That's
says,
kind of
like-
scary.
Dude, it is, but
That's kind of scary that they know what the fuck going on. Like what? They know too much, bro.
knows, yeah.
They know too much. But hey, man, what kind of fuck can you do? You know, it's just fuck it. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? It's like you already living. Like it's not. I mean, unless you're gonna be a monk
right.
and just like take your, you know what I'm saying? Get away from everything. Get away from the whole this whole damn thing that they got going on. Yo, when I get old, if I live to be like, you know what I'm saying, old, I'll have no problem being a monk. Like I would want to do that shit, bro. Like just to cause they get deep into that spiritual shit,
Yeah, they
man.
do.
Like, you know what I'm saying? This is a lot of shit, man. I want to live how they live. I want to experience that. Even if shit, once I started traveling, I would want. Where do they live? Do you know where they live? I don't know where the
I
fuck
don't
they live.
know.
But whatever part of the country, I would shit visit that whole.
Yeah, like I don't know where they live, but that sounds pretty
Yeah,
badass.
hell yeah, bro. Like I want to experience how they live and see, you know what I'm saying? Just get away from, like, you know what I'm saying? Just fucking throw away my phone for like a whole month. Throw away my phone, just be with them. Just like fucking just experience like life for what it is. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's more deeper than, you know what I'm saying? We got all these distractions, TV, our phones and all that other shit. They don't got nothing. They're just living life, bro. Like, that's living life. That's literally living life how it's supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel like. Because right now, like I'm saying, we're in this whole fucking matrix. You know what I'm saying? We're stuck in the matrix. But as long as your mind is not stuck in it, you know what I'm saying? You're not fucking just, you know what I'm saying? Just you bidding in, if you're not bidding into what they want you to, how do they want you to think, you know what I'm saying, just lost, then I feel like you straight. I'm like, you straight, you know what I'm saying? You just make the best out of living, being where you at, you know what I'm saying? I'm just making the best of where I'm at right now. Shit, just trying to get day by day, man, learning more about myself every single day, bettering myself every single day. You know what I'm saying? That's what life is really about.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? Just knowing who you are, staying true to yourself. You feel me?
Yeah, man, it was great having you.
I appreciate it, bro. Appreciate it for having me, man.
Yeah,
So,
I'm looking forward to seeing what you got in the future.
Yeah, man. Hell yeah, man. Shit. It's cool. It's cool talking, bro.
Sure, man.
That's what's cool talking, man. How long we been talking?
Fuck, I don't know.
Shit, man.
That camera died, so you're gonna be like the only one there for a while.
Yeah, okay. Well, shit.
You're gonna be on there.
Yeah, man. Hey, man. Appreciate you.
Yeah,
bro.
man, for sure. I'll see y'all later.
All right, man.